What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $1,400 third stimulus check update and daily news report. How is it going? Let me know how you're doing with the winter weather. I know that it's getting a little bit better in Texas, and it's time for us to change the sign. So let me know what you want that sign to say down below in the comments. Whatever the most popular answer or one of the best answer is, I will change the sign to here in the next couple videos. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss out on updates on the third stimulus check package, as well as all the details of what is in the package and the different buckets of money that we'll be going over in this video, as well as a new timeline on when to expect the checks that we're going to go over in this video. The White House says that the winter weather has delayed over 6 million vaccines being delivered to Americans, as well as more in transit, and hopefully they get back on track. The White House says that this backlog of 6 million doses is only about 3 days worth of doses. However, 6 million is kind of a lot. Andy Slavitt, White House senior advisor, says all 50 states have been impacted by this. The 6 million doses represents about 3 days of delayed shipping. As weather conditions improve, we are already working to clear this backlog. They also said that more than 2,000 vaccine sites that are located in areas with power outages are currently unable to receive dosages, and that potentially millions of dosages could expire or not be refrigerated properly and may need to be thrown away. Bank of America says that this third stimulus check package that is going to have the largest stimulus checks yet to date, with $1,400 stimulus checks for adults, $1,400 stimulus checks for children, and $1,400 stimulus checks for adult dependents, as well as, in addition to that, an increase of the child tax credit that is $3,000 to $3,600 per child, in addition to the $1,400 stimulus checks, could lead to the fastest economic recovery in U.S. history. Bank of America global economist Ethan Harris says, quote, Congress and the president almost immediately responded to the spring shutdown with the $2.9 first trillion stimulus check package, which was 13% of our GDP. Together, these packages were more than twice as big as the Recovery Act that they passed in 2009. The 2009 Recovery Act also didn't go into effect until 5 months after the Lehman bankruptcy and after 5 million job losses. In comparison to this year, they've already passed 5 different stimulus check packages. In comparison, they've already passed 5 different stimulus packages, 2 of which have stimulus checks. This will be the third stimulus check. We've also had other ones with unemployment extensions and money for small businesses through the Paycheck Protection programs and vaccine distributions and so on and so forth. Remember, there's a lot of different things in these packages, but this will be the third stimulus check package, which is the 6th package total passed. And well, Congress and the government has shown that when the U.S. is in deep, deep trouble now, that they will bail us out, which is honestly a lot better than a repeat of 2009, when it actually took us over 4 years to get back to normal unemployment. And if we go all the way back to the great crash of 1929, that actually took us over 10 years to get back to normal. So the good thing about stimulus is it does help our economy recover a lot faster than if we didn't spend. Imagine if we didn't spend any stimulus at all and there wasn't 5 packages passed already. There wasn't eviction moratoriums and these stimulus checks and these unemployment checks going out. And just imagine how bad it would be. I mean, everything would be a lot different than it is now. And there might not even be vaccines if they weren't pumping billions of dollars into vaccine distribution and development and research. We might not even have a vaccine at this point if there weren't for stimulus packages. However, even with that being said, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is pretty angry at the Republicans and is fighting back. Nancy Pelosi has released a couple different press releases. She says Americans demand help. House Republicans say no. With millions of Americans unemployed and demanding relief to reopen schools and get people back to work, House Republican leadership is demanding its members vote against a bipartisan plan to help struggling Americans. House Minority Whip Steve Scalise emailed his Republican caucus today to whip a no vote against the American Rescue Plan, the third stimulus check package, and specifically attacks the plan's provisions of nutrition assistance to millions of Americans facing hunger during the COVID-19 pandemic. As a reminder, the American Rescue Plan, quote, is supported by 73% of Americans, including a majority of Republicans, and backed by economists on both sides of the aisle. It also delivers $1,400 stimulus checks to Americans, and Moody's found it will create 10 million American jobs. It also provides $160 billion to reopen schools and keep them open. She also says a bipartisan majority of Americans support Joe Biden's American Rescue Plan to provide relief and provide survival checks, get schools reopened, and create 10 million new jobs. A new New York Times survey poll shows that 72% of Americans support the rescue plans, including more than 4 in 10 Republicans. The New York Times says that polls suggest that this could be a tough fight for Republicans, as many of the bill's provisions are widely popular. In a SurveyMonkey poll, 4 in 5 respondents said it was important for the relief bill to include $1,400 stimulus checks, and nearly 7 in 10 Republicans, 70%, said so also. However, House Republicans on Friday urged their rank and file members to vote against the plan, billing it as Speaker Nancy Pelosi's of California's, quote, Payoff to Progressives Act. At least a little bit of the Republican pressure on Joe Biden has made him to say that he would consider making it cheaper, but would not consider reducing and removing things completely. The real question here is, will President Joe Biden actually reduce anything in the bill, being as how they're going to pass this next stimulus check package bill without any Republican support at all through the reconciliation process? Is President Biden just saying this, or will he actually consider and possibly reduce anything in the third stimulus check package? Remember, there are multiple different buckets of money in this package, including stimulus checks on $1,400 per person. A family of 4 would receive $5,600, $1,400 for adults, $1,400 for children, and $1,400 for adult dependents and college student dependents this time around also. The income limits are similar to how they were in the first and second stimulus check package. Individuals making up to $75,000 will receive the full $1,400 and go till $99,000. After $100,000, a single filer will not receive a check anymore unless they are a single filer head of household, in which case they can make up to $112,500. Up to $150,000, their check will be decreased in between those numbers, and over $150,000, they will not receive a check anymore. Couples get double the $75,000, so below $150,000, couples will be able to get the full stimulus checks of $1,400 each, or $2,800 for a couple, and including $1,400 for all of their dependents. Up to $200,000, over $200,000, they will not receive any stimulus check over the $200,000 income limit. In addition to that, there's several other things in this package, such as an unemployment boost of $400 per week that will go until August 29th. This will kick in mid-March, when the current unemployment boost of $300 per week will expire, and will then kick in an increase to $400 per week to anybody that has lost their job during this pandemic. Nutrition increase will extend 15% in food stamps benefits through September. This is for SNAP, WIC, and EBT programs, and will be instead of expiring at the end of June. There's also over $30 billion in mortgage and rental assistance, utility assistance, property tax assistance, and other assistance for people to get their rent or mortgage paid directly through these programs. There's currently programs going on right now on the second stimulus check package that has mortgage and rental assistance. We've gone over that on this channel. I will be going over it again here on this channel. So again, make sure you subscribe. We'll teach you how to claim these different buckets of money. But there's also another round coming in the third stimulus check package for more mortgage and rental assistance. This will also increase the eligibility to more people, potentially millions of people more, to be able to claim mortgage assistance, rental assistance, utility assistance, property tax assistance, and these other assistance programs that are available through the third stimulus check package. There's also $350 billion going to states and local cities from the third stimulus check package. Some of that money will come back to you guys in the form of state and local stimulus checks, as well as another round of mortgage and rental assistance on the state and local city level. California just announced just a few days ago that they will be sending additional $600 stimulus checks from California, literally from the state. It's a state stimulus check package to millions of low income Californians. We also have Maryland, who just passed their own stimulus package and will send $500 to low income families and $300 to individuals who filed for the earned income tax credit in the state of Maryland, along with $1,000 to people with unsettled unemployment claims and additional money for small businesses and other people. Another really big thing in this package is the earned income tax credit and the child tax credit. The child tax credit is going to be increased from $2,000 to $3,600 for children under the age of 6, and for children ages 6 through 17, $3,000. The IRS is creating a new payment plan where they're going to actually do this with monthly stimulus checks in the form of $300 per month per child under the age of 6 for a total of $3,600, and $250 per month for children under the age of 17 but over 6 for a total of $3,000 per child, that they plan to start distributing in July. Even though this will pass, it's going to take them a couple months to get this program up and running. But basically, you're going to receive an additional $3,000 to $3,600 in addition to the $1,400 stimulus checks for children. But this bill also enhances the earned income tax credit for workers without children by nearly tripling the maximum credit and extending eligibility to more people. The minimum age to claim the childless credit would be reduced to 19 from 25, and the upper age limit would be eliminated. This will be the largest expansion to the earned income tax credit since 2009, which just means additional money in your pocket. This bill is expected to be voted on and passed in the U.S. House of Representatives this upcoming week, which is very good news. This means this money could be in your pocket pretty soon and hopefully will be passed in the U.S. House of Representatives as soon as possible this week. I will be keeping you updated with all the latest details, as well as the possible amendments and possible changes that could happen, as well as when they pass this bill. Then, once they pass this bill, I will be walking you through how to claim the different buckets of money in this third stimulus check package, as well as the other things coming up on the horizon, such as student loan forgiveness, mortgage and rental assistance, the Social Security increase of $200 per month, which is a possible thing also, as well as the next stimulus check package that has already been announced called the Build Back Better package. So make sure to subscribe down below, click the bell icon so you get notifications when we go live. New videos come out every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.